Fifth question. Then Saibya Satyakama asked, Master, that man who until the end of his life rests on Om, his meditation, where does he go after life? The sage replied, The word Om, O Satyakama, is the transcendent and the immanent Brahman, the supreme spirit. With the help of this sacred word, the wise attains the one or the other. Om, or Aum, has three sounds. He who rests on the first, his meditation is illumined thereby, and after death returns speedily to the world of men led by the harmonies of the Rig Veda. Remaining there in steadiness, purity, and truth, he attains greatness. And if he rests his mind in meditation on the first two sounds, he is led by the harmonies of the Yajur Veda to the regions of the moon. After enjoying their heavenly joys, there he returns on to earth again. But if, with the three sounds of the eternal Om, he places his mind in meditation upon the Supreme Spirit, he comes to the regions of light of the sun. There he becomes free from all evil. Even as a snake sheds its old skin, and with the harmonies of the Samaveda, he goes to the heaven of the Brahma, wherefrom he can behold the spirit that dwells in the city of the human body, and which is above the highest life. There are two verses that say, The three sounds not in union lead again to life that dies, but the wise who merge them into a harmony of union in inner, outer, and middle actions become steady. He trembles no more. With the harmonies of the Rig Veda onto this world of man, and onto those of the Yajur Veda to the middle heavenly regions. But with the help of Om, the sage goes to those regions that the seers know in the harmonies of the Samaveda. There he finds the peace of the Supreme Spirit, where there is no dissolution or death, and where there is no fear. Sixth question. Then Sukesa Bharadvaja said, Master, Prince Hiranyaba, Kausala, came once to me and asked this question. Do you know the spirit of 16 forms? I knew him not, I answered the young prince. For if I know him, how could I say that I knew him not? For he who speaks untruth withers like a tree to the roots. I will not speak untruth. The prince became silent, and, mounting his chariot, he departed. And now I ask you, where is that spirit? The sage replied, O my son, the spirit in whom 16 forms arise is here within this body. The spirit thought, in whose going out shall I go out, and in whose staying shall I stay? And he created life. And from life, faith and space and air, light, water, and earth, the senses and the mind. He created food, and from food, strength, austerity, sacred poems, holy actions, and even the world. And in the world's name was created. As when rivers flowing towards the ocean find their final peace, their name and form disappear, and people speak only of the ocean Even so, the 16 forms of the Seer of all flow toward the Spirit and find there final peace. Their name and form disappear, and people speak only of Spirit. There is a verse that says, These forms in the mind, these forms in him find rest like spokes in the center of a wheel. Know ye the spirits that should be known, that death may not afflict you. Then the sage said to his disciples, Thus far I know the Supreme Spirit. There is nothing beyond. Bow to him in adoration, the disciples said. You are in truth our Father, who has saved us from ignorance and has led us beyond to the shore beyond. Adoration to the Supreme Seers. Adoration to the Supreme Seers.